Every video here on 616 Entertainment is made possible by my supporters over on Patreon. If you enjoyed the show here today, consider signing up. You'll get early access, exclusive videos and podcasts and more. Pro Wrestling Tees has the merch. As always, thank you for watching. How you doing, DanDans? My name is Ian. Welcome to 616 Nitro. Man, it has been a long time since we have played WCW nWo Revenge here on the channel. And today, it's a special episode. You want to know why? It's because we are going to win the WCW World Heavyweight Championship with the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Look at that. Look at that. How many guys are copying that taunt to this day? Many. And our first opponent, the leader of the nWo Wolfpack, it's big, sexy Kevin Nash, multi-time WWF champion, multi-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion, founded the nWo, founded the Wolfpack, brought an end to Goldberg's undefeated streak. He stands 7 feet tall in his fucking worst shoes. You understand? Oh my goodness, this is some Wolfpack on Wolfpack crime right here. Shout out to our referee in the corner there, Mark Curtis, aka Brian Hildebrand. Rest in peace, boo-boo. Look at this test of strength early on. Savage getting pinned to the mat by Nash, but Savage is gonna reverse. Little bit of suplex action to get out of that precarious position. DanDan's right at the top. How you doing? How you been? Look at this. Oh, a big back body drop. You don't see 7 foot, 200, scratch that, 320 pounders. You don't see him do it once, let alone twice. Get out of here. How you guys doing? What have you been up to in your daily lives? How's work going? You know what I'm saying? How are the pets? How's the family? You know, I'm feeling social today. I don't know why, but I am. I want to know how things are. I want to know what you're playing, what you're watching, what you're doing. How about an asshole breaker from the man? Gotta sit out and let him talk. The man who is indeed looking to capture the big gold belt. Now, if I'm gonna quote reversal there from Nash, if I'm gonna quote Savage himself, who remembers in the build to Savage versus Sting at Super Brawl 1998, I want to say, there was a quote where Savage was like, "I'm gonna beat you for that WCW World Heavyweight Championship belt," and I was like, man, he could not have made that sentence longer. You know, the only thing he could have, "I'm gonna beat you for that WCW World Heavyweight Championship belt that's on brown leather and now it's stained black from all the years of sweat and blood, and you know, it was built by a company called Crumb Ryan," and go into the history of the goddamn belt, why don't you? Bam! Ringing out the arm, dropping an elbow across the shoulder. Now, we're not seeing a lot of Snapmare Takeover. We're not seeing a lot of high-impact maneuvers just yet, because here in these old Aki games, you really got to soften the opponent up before you look for any of that fancy shit, or they will reverse it. You are barking up the wrong tree, taking a risk here to the top rope. Superplex on Kevin Nash. Will that be all? No, not even a 1 count. Holy shit. So I'm asking you guys how you're doing, what you've been playing, what you've been up to. Powerful dropping suplex there from Big Sexy. Haven't had a lot of time just for myself. What else is new? But when I am playing something that is not for the channel, when I'm playing something that's not for a video specifically, I've been playing Elden Ring over on Twitch. It's my second playthrough, and I am now running with the, double axe handle, but nobody home. I'm now running with the Blasphemous Blade, and let me tell you something, it feels pretty good. If you want to hang out, twitch.tv/616entertainment. Do not subscribe. Do not pay me to be there. Some people do. You don't have to. If you want to sign up for something to support me, sign up over on Patreon. There are goals there to unlock upcoming videos. Twitch is completely unnecessary. Just click follow so you know when I'm going to go live. You don't... Oh! Nash is busted wide open from a snap jab from Randy Savage. And this single leg crab here is looking to debilitate the movement of Big Sexy. Randy Savage with a head of steam. Jawbreaker. Nash is in position. Can Savage hit it? Middle of the ring. Top rope. Diving elbow. And I think it may have just woken up the 7-footer. Been playing a lot of Elden Ring lately, but absolutely loving it. I started the Fallout TV show last night, which is very rare for me because I don't watch new shows. Oh, big boot in the corner. I really don't watch shows at all, unless the beautiful Tara Darcy wants to watch something and we watch it together. That's really the only TV consumption that I have at this point. But the Fallout show, oh, Nash with the cross arm breaker, reversing that punch. And I gotta be real careful here because we are nearing jackknife territory. Looking for a little blow action to stay in the conversation. Jawbreaker, and that's gonna slow down the 7-footer. I started the Fallout show, number 1, because I love Fallout. Number 2, because I've heard it's very good, surprisingly. Number 3, because it stars Ella Purnell, who I've never seen in anything else. I have been told she's in that show Yellow Jackets, and I've been told that that is a very good series. But she's absolutely gorgeous, and I like to watch shows and movies that have beautiful women in them. Spoiler, look at this. Oh, Kevin Nash reverses. Big vertical suplex in this Wolfpack versus Wolfpack opener. Which one of these men will climb the rankings? The WCW World title hangs in the balance from the top again. Diving elbow, but Nash gets out of the way. I love this game. In my opinion, Revenge, far and away the best WCW video game there is. Not even close. You know, I really like World Tour. I really like WCW versus the World. I, unlike many, have a soft spot for Mayhem, but none of them fuck with Revenge. They just don't. This was peak WCW. Oh, now a reversal from Savage! How do you suplex a man that tall? I'm gonna have to get some lessons from the Macho Man. You guys might remember, I have played through Revenge, the World Championship mode, which is what we're doing here today. I've played through this on the channel before, and I played through it to completion. Now, who walked away? Oh shit, Nash with a backbreaker. I thought it might be that sidewalk slam. Who walked away with the World Championship on the last playthrough? That would be the man called Sting. So if and when we get to the finale of this playthrough, we're gonna be, oh shit, again! Diving elbow from the top rope! I cannot seem to keep the big man down from the elbow. And that's part of the problem. In this game, technically, Nash looking for, I thought he was looking for a cover. In this game, technically, Savage's finisher from the grapple is like a snap jab punching combination. But we're gonna go for as many wins as we can. Oh shit. We need to get some wins here. This is not how you do it. Nash from behind, he's not gonna hit that patented sidewalk slam. Wow. And we are still in the danger zone here. Kevin Nash looking to take Randy Savage into jackknife territory. We have avoided his special for the time being, but there are no guarantees here. A sleeper hold locked in, but that's not going to be enough. Savage trying to mount a comeback here. I think maybe we are going for a few too many power grapples. That's part of the problem here. Oh man, but even a weak grapple there. Not going to get it done. Nash with a backbreaker cover. And a kick out from Randy Savage. I'm getting nervous, man. Oh, that'll help, though. I am not looking to... Oh, shit. Pile driver on the 7-footer. I'm not looking to lose the opening contest. All right? That's not in the cards for me today. Savage looking for that snap jab again. Look at the defense here from Nash, who eats a big suplex. And Randy Savage is ready to put it away. Kevin Nash, well, this isn't where you hit the big elbow. Savage looking for that snap jab combination. Oh my goodness, all those shots to the dome. Nash has got to be done. Top rope. Dive. Oh no. Well, that might have been a colossal fuck up. Clothesline to the back of the head. Savage is now on Queer Street. Oh, and oh, look at reversal. He rolls through the clothesline. Nash gonna take another suplex. We're gonna have to figure out a secondary plan. Because that whoa, cover. Oh, Nash looking to steal one. Nearly does as, oh fuck, we're like 10 minutes into this opening match. This could be a long episode of 616 Nitro. Now, I don't know if you guys would mind that, because with 616 Wrestling and the scripted Mortal Kombat Mondays I've been doing recently, oh man, guillotine the neck across the top rope. A number of shorter videos have been hitting the channel recently, and I hope you guys have been enjoying them, but I know you guys like the long form stuff too. Randy Savage got a special ski here. Look at the back body drop. Now the elbow from the top doesn't seem to be working, so no, he's not gonna do this. Not on Nash. Savage hits the power bomb on Kevin Nash. Cover. The Giant runs in, and the Giant is targeting Kevin Nash. Now, I did not ask for this assistance, nor do I want this assistance. So, if possible, I would like the Giant to go fuck himself. Oh my goodness! What is going on here? Why is the Giant out here? He's from the NWO Black and White. I don't want you here. I didn't ask you to be here. Jumping pile driver. Giant, don't you fucking dare. Oh, Kevin Nash! Nearly 11 minutes into this contest, with the Giant staring him down as well as Randy Savage. Kevin Nash still not giving up. Big boot in the corner. But the Giant goes behind once again, and that's a back suplex. That high angle, Nash coming down on his neck there. Maybe the back of the head might be concussed from the force of the slam. Now, I was trying to just taunt there to get my special up to hopefully get this show on the road. I would like to reiterate once again, I did not ask for this assistance. I do not want the Giant out here meddling in my affairs. Don't do it. Double power bomb. And on the back of that double power bomb from Randy Savage and the Giant, Kevin Nash goes down. Now that could raise some issues in the land of the Wolfpack, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Boom! You want to talk about concussive force. Up next is Raven, who I believe is the WCW World Television Champion. Here on my save file, he's making his way down the ramp. This is the next week, you know? Use your imagination. Time has passed. Let's listen to this music. Now, WCW, NWO Revenge, does not have the greatest entrance music of all time, but the in-game soundtrack itself, side slam there. The in-game soundtrack itself is fantastic, and I will go to war with anyone who says otherwise. Off the rope, Savage gonna follow him, knocking Raven onto the ring apron. What's he got in mind? Oh, he smashes his head off the ring post. And looking for that double axe handle, but nobody home. Raven into the guardrail. Savage he's going for it all on the outside of the ring here. This is unlike the Macho Man. And if we were going by American rules, the leader of the flock would be disqualified. But apparently this is, you know, being a Japanese developer, we are looking at a 20 count outside the ring. Nothing wrong with... Oh, Raven up and over the top rope! Nothing wrong with that. The Macho Man trying to get these fans behind him as if it takes much effort. Another side slam. And the offense is out of control here for the man who is snapping into a Slim Jim on a Ooh, he might be snapping into a fucking doctor's appointment after that one. You can't be taking a coiled fist to the schwanz like that on a Monday night. Back suplex from the master of the even flow DDT. Some would call it the Raven effect, and some can kiss my fucking ass. It's the even flow DDT, okay? Look at this. Into the corner he goes. Savage follows him. What are we looking at here? Up to the top rope. Could it be superplex? Oh, man, a Samoan drop from the second rope and Savage to the top. Oh, that diving elbow. We're coming up short on that more often than not. Raven really turning on the thrusters here. Look at that Philly shell defense headlock takeover. Savage is not going to want to go, what, 11, 12 minutes again? Savage is going to want to get a win. He's going to want to get out of here and conserve as much energy as possible. We know how it is here in WCW. Pile driver! This is indeed where the big boys play, and these big boys, they got the gas tank, they got the power, they got everything it takes to knock you out of contention. One loss will do you in when it comes to the World Championship race, and that's not something we can afford to take here today. The man, oh, Raven busted open. That snap jab is just on another level here. Savage from behind, sleeper hold once again. Borrowing that move from the annals of history. Guillotine across the top. That sleeper hold perfected by the one and only Roddy Piper. What are we looking at here? We're looking at a shoulder thrust. Raven goes down. Let's explore the moveset. Oh, a ball breaker. Power grapple, side B. Is the ball breaker. Up and B is going to be this stalling vertical suplex. Look at the camera work. You've never seen anything like it on a Monday night. Drop that man down. Unbelievable performance here from the Macho Man Randy Savage. Snap jab, shoulder block. Savage said that he had something special in store for Raven, and I think we're about to find out what it is. Even flow DDT! He hit him with his own move! He hit him with his own move! Rolls him up! Too close to the ropes. That's very unfortunate. I wanted to get out of here. Off that even flow DDT. I wanted that to be the move to put away Raven. But this is a high impact shot. Guillotine across the top. Thanks for coming. Oh my goodness. Hey man. Raven is not a multi-time NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, multi-time ECW Champion, multi-time United States Champion. He didn't win all those belts by going down easy, okay? Oh my goodness, elbow drop from the top rope onto the concrete. Randy Savage out for blood. No, not on the floor. Pile driver on the exposed cement. Raven is looking to contest this match under Raven's rules, but he's going to be under a doctor's care after this one. Big drop kick sends Raven out. Savage to the top again. Oh, came up just a little short on the double axe handle. Just a little short. Look at this on the outside. No, not even another high impact maneuver on the outside of the ring. Oh my goodness, and if you gotta look at the mats there, I'm pretty sure Raven avoided the mat completely and landed exclusively on the concrete. Back body drop! Raven's gonna get in the ring at the last possible second, or will he? To the outside once again, Savage to the top once again. There's that double axe handle he was looking for. This is a great match. Oh, asshole breaker on the floor. Randy, what do you got to tell him? That's right. Raven enters the ring and walks directly into a pile driver. And that'll do it. Oh my goodness gracious. Listen, he's from the Bowery. Alright? This isn't some Oh! I thought Randy Savage avoided that double underhook suplex, but Raven with a quick thinking, knee to the midsection, loosen up the grip, hit that double underhook suplex. Savage from the top and a superplex. Will that be enough to put Raven away? Superplex, middle of the ring, that will do it. Randy Savage is on his way to the world title. Who's next? Coming down the ramp. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? This is a very fitting matchup indeed, because I got a bone to pick with this man. He might be 7 feet 4 inches tall. He might be 500 pounds. And he might be the man who meddled in my business and got involved in the Randy Savage versus Kevin Nash main event from a couple weeks ago on Nitro. It was the opening contest here on 616 Nitro. But on WCW Monday Nitro, it was the opening contest, alright? Keep your facts straight. Look at this. The Giant's... Oh, the Giant able to reverse that, but the second time, bam! Face smashed off the rail. And a double axe handle. Randy Savage is starting this match off. Clearly means business. The Giant with a shoulder thrust that puts Savage down, but that'll put the Giant down. Goodness me, off the rail. Now, will Randy Savage take a count-out win over the Giant? You gotta think it's possible. You don't want to spend too much time in the ring with a man this large. And this could cost the Giant the match. Look at the strength of Randy Savage. Snap jab. And listen, I said at the last possible second for Raven, but the Giant really cutting it close. Do it again, Randy, why not? Smash his face off the rail. I should say the turnbuckle. Diving elbow from the top rope. This is a Macho Man with danger in his veins, and I'm not talking about the DanDan Danger Man. Pile driver on the floor! The last time we saw DanDan Danger Man, he had signed a contract with the WWF, became the European champion, and defended it on multiple pay-per-views. Look at the strength of Randy Savage! Gigantic! Vertical suplex on a gigantic challenger. Snap jab puts the Giant down. Savage in the ring. Oh my goodness! How did he get back in the ring? An unbelievable punching combination. Savage looks for the pinfall, but the Giant is so long. Where do you pin this guy that he's not going to be able to reach the ropes? That's what I want to know. Goes behind does Savage, and a sleeper hold. If the Macho Man cannot pin the Giant's shoulders to the canvas, perhaps he can put his lights out. Worthwhile strategy, isn't it? Top rope. Elbow drop. Go for the cover. Oh my goodness. I do not appreciate the disrespect to Randy Savage's elbow drop on the playthrough thus far. I really don't. I gotta be honest with you about that one. Look at this. Savage from behind. I'm starting to wonder if the sleeper hold is the only move that he has from behind. We've got an asshole breaker and we've got a sleeper hold. Let's take a look at this now. Yep, anything with A is going to be a sleeper hold, and anything with B is going to be an asshole breaker. So, oh, he's busted open! He's busted wide open. The crimson mask adorning the face of the Giant. Double axe handle cover. Oh, man! Referee Mark Curtis is there. Johnny on the spot. Guillotine across the top. Cover once again. And that will do it. The accumulation of damage. It took every trick in the book to put away the giant. Look at this. Look at this. 500 pounds. Every ounce of it down across the throat. As the saying goes, you keep lining them up and we'll keep knocking them down. How about a ghost from the past of Randy Savage? He needs no introduction. We're gonna feel the bang. You know how fucking cool that is, man. To see Diamond Dallas Page hit the pose, to see the pyro come down. This was 1998. That was so special to see back then, and it's still special now. Man, the Nitro set looks great in this game. Now, it's not entirely accurate. We don't have a big ramp, but sometimes, back body drop, sometimes there were Nitros where they didn't have the big ramp, but, we're not going to nitpick. We're not going to nitpick because it's what, 20, Jesus Christ. We got to be 25 years out or something like that. Look at this. What do we got? Ooh, little headlock and a nice little punch to the noggin there. DDP, you know why he's got that bandage around the rib cage? It's from the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, well, we're going to need a bandage down south there, right on the Slim Jims. Look at, oh, that was fucking awesome. I don't remember I don't know if I've ever seen that animation. I'm sure I have. I've said shit like that before. And I've played as DDP a number of times in this game, but I feel like that must have been taken out of future Rocky games. I don't think we saw that knee to the gut and that short turning neck breaker in WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy, did we? I could be wrong. Feel free to let me know how wrong I am in the comments. Look at the vertical suplex. Savage bringing DDP back inside the ring. We've gone through Kevin Nash, we've gone through the Giant. DDP is next in line, and I feel like I'm forgetting somebody already. Big side slam there. Randy Savage is in control. Who else did we beat? Doubling up on the side suplex there. I couldn't agree more, Macho Man. Look at this. Into the corner. I have this on normal difficulty, so I'm not exactly sure why I'm slicing through people. And maybe I shouldn't say that because somebody might show up and just beat the absolute dog fuck out of me. We did see that. I mentioned the Sting World Title playthrough from a couple years ago. Famously, in that playthrough, Rick Steiner was just pushing my shit in. I have no idea why, but Rick Steiner was just like this unbeatable fucking guy. And I parlayed that into like a huge multi-year feud here on the channel that culminated in an episode of 616 Thunder called Sting vs. Steiner 4. If you have not seen that, it was a lot of fun. I simulated that match. Technically, it's Hell in a Cell, but I did it in a WCW ring in, I want to say, WWE 2K something. 2K something. Sting versus Rick Steiner. And oh my god, it was so much better than I ever could have thought. I've stated that Undertaker versus Sting 1 and 2 are the best matches I've ever simmed here on the channel, but that one's right there with it. Oh man, look at that ball breaker there from Randy Savage. DDP looking to form a comeback, but it might be too little too late. Well, it's not. Jawbreaker, and DDP is going to slow the offense of Randy Savage considerably with that maneuver. Check out the pile driver. Cover. Oh man, I thought we might be able to get him out of here. It's only been 3.5 minutes, but the pile driver is an extremely dangerous maneuver. It only takes one to end a match on most occasions. It only takes one to possibly end a career. There's that big side slam. We're seeing Randy Savage really hone in on that side slam. It's because it's quick. You grab them around the waist, you turn them upside down, and see, that's the best part. If you do the move the right way, you're going to flip them around. They're going to land flat on their back. But if they wriggle free, you're going to drop them straight down, right on their fucking head. So it's in their best interest to just go for the ride. Now that's a move. Look at guillotine across the top rope. That move put away the Giant last week on Nitro. Page goes down once again, and Savage here building a head of steam. Sidewalk slam for what must be the 5th time. Top rope. We can put it away here. Oh, Page. Gets busted wide open, and he's not going to avoid this one. Elbow drop from the top rope. Him standing up is on instinct alone. I assure you, this man is not feeling good right now. And he's going to feel worse after this. The dreaded side slam. Savage with a ball breaker. My sentiments exactly. Kimberly Page is not going to feel the same, trust me. Look at the reversal. DDP goes down. Savage warming up for something huge here. What's he got in mind? DDP with the reversal. Goes behind, roll up, but Savage is going to get out of it. Look, no, don't. Diamond Cutter! Diamond Cutter on DDP! No one has ever beaten Diamond Dallas Page with his own move, but Randy Savage gave it his best effort. Everybody knows that the Diamond Cutter famously put down Randy Savage on pay-per-view in the match of the year in 1997. Match of the year on whose card? Mine. Okay? I said so. Well, it's between that and Eddie versus Ray at Halloween Havoc 97. But, you know, that's just WCW. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Bad Blood 97, first ever Hell in a Cell match. That's got to be on the docket as well. Roll up. Not even a 1. Not even going to entertain that with a 1 count. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Guillotine across the top rope. Savage. Oh man, I thought that was it. Diamond Dallas Page kicks out. He's looking to put some momentum together, but I think it might be too little too late. They call him the Master of the Diamond Cutter, and that's okay. He can have that. He can remain the Master of the Diamond Cutter. You know what he's not going to be? Number 1 contender. Only one man can be number 1 contender, and it's going to be Randy Savage. Only one man can be the WCW World Heavyweight Champion, and it's going to be Randy Savage. Just wait for 5 more side slams, and that's going to be all she wrote. Top rope, diving elbow, nobody home. Both men to their feet at the exact same time. Could we see the big stalling suplex? Yes, we could. This is not going to feel good on the ribs. The damage to the ribs has added up. Will that be enough? It will! In all of these matches so far, we have talked about the accumulation of damage. And I think that's what we saw right there. Because look, this is post-suplex. Savage coming over for the pin. What's DDP doing? He's holding the ribs. They may be shattered. Diamond Dallas Page could have a punctured lug for all we know. That's the 1, 2, 3. Not even Diamond Dallas Page could stand up to the Macho Man, but maybe the total package will. Lex Luger in the house. And look, the first match we had tonight, Randy Savage and Kevin Nash. It was a little bit of Wolfpack versus Wolfpack. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Will Lex Luger hold it against the Macho Man? You know, the interference from the Giant. Are we going to see a little bit of bad blood spilling over here in this contest? Savage looking for the snap jabs. Luger able to avoid 3 of them thus far. Oh, and it's Luger who strikes first with a big knee to the chin off the ropes, and here he comes back. Oh, that elbow and a snap jab reversed by Lex Luger. I'm starting to wonder, Did I used to do just more regular talking while I played these games? Because I feel like I've been doing just commentary throughout damn near this. Look out, pile driver. See, I can't even help it. I feel like I've just been doing straight commentary through this whole thing. Is that grating? Are you guys over the commentary? Should I just do more regular talking? Is that a thing I should do? Look at this in the corner. Oh, Luger able to reverse. Savage gonna make him pay for it. Bing, bang, boom, there he goes. Top rope for Savage, and that's not gonna feel good on the knees. Luger trying to get away here. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are fighting dirty. Big Luger line on the outside of the ring. And, oh man, Lex Luger looking to stomp the back of the head in there. Big suplex. Oh, on the concrete. This Wolfpack feud has absolutely boiled over. Not on the concrete. Pile driver. Now, I'm not exactly sure who is being counted out, whether it's me or Lex. It's me. Okay, so we got to get... Oh, god damn. Lex Luger pulling out all the stops here. The striking exchanges, I got to say, so far, in favor of the total package. The grappling exchanges in the favor of the total package, but this vertical suplex is how we turn things around. Shoulder block. I've been having a lot of fun on the channel lately, between writing 616 Wrestling and doing the scripted Mortal Kombat Monday episodes, you know, ranking the Mortal Kombat games, the tongue-in-cheek Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe episode, where it was titled Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe doesn't suck, you suck. You know, I'm just having fun with it. I don't actually think you suck. I do really appreciate that game, though. I've just been having fun, man. I've been saying for a while now, side slam, that I'm looking to switch things up on the channel, do less Let's Play style stuff, and I have been. I didn't want to just cut it out overnight, or, you know, necessarily, I don't necessarily want to cut it out completely, but as time goes on, there's clearly more of a focus on scripted stuff. Hopefully you have noticed. Hopefully you are enjoying the new, I don't know, creative direction, maybe I could say. But I feel like I can see a difference as far as how the videos are being perceived and the reaction to them. Look at this. Savage suplexes Lex Luger back into the ring. And now a choke. You can hear the total package crying out. His wind cut off. Top rope. Double axe handle. And a single leg crab here. You don't normally see the sort of submission offense from Randy Savage. See, I'm going back into fucking commentary. I can't help it. I can't help it. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it. It's an Elden Ring thing. That's what I'm realizing in this moment. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this recorded, edited, finished, ready to go. Superplex. And it's an Elden Ring night. Over on Twitch. That's where I'll be. Look at this. Oh, a little bit of rope break action there. Not necessarily being called by the referee, who might be on, I would say, the Wolfpack payroll, but these are both Wolfpack guys. So maybe on the Randy Savage Slim Jim payroll, this referee. What the fuck am I even talking about anymore? Snap! Ooh, looking for that snap jab, but nobody home. Luger gets reversed. That's the sort of action you need to see out of a man who's looking to become #1 contender. Guillotine across the top rope, and Savage is going to go flying. Here it is. Diving elbow. You're not going to be able to survive a surging Randy Savage. Lex Luger looking for the pile driver once again, but Savage gets out of the hold. And it's Finisher City. Whoop. Barely reversed that low blowski there. Look at the military press from Randy Savage. And that striking combination finding a home. Look at the shots to the body. Downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs. Oh my! Luger's busted open. Savage might be ready to take this one home. Middle of the ring, pile driver. How is the total package standing? Guillotine across the top rope. Diving elbow! I really wish they would stay down after a flying move so I could get a pin off the elbow. They just won't allow it. They won't allow me to do it, and it's really chapping my ass, let me tell you. Luger looking to go behind, but he's not going to be able to. Savage goes low on Luger. Get your mind out of the fucking gutter, okay? Not for a third time. Guillotine across the top rope. Oh my goodness. Didn't see that kick out coming. I figured that was it. Figured that was where we were going to get the show, on the road into the corner. And that, whoop. Well, that's not what I was looking for. Let's fix that real quick. Now it's going to go the right way. Well, maybe it won't. Luger looking to make a comeback here. Gotta tell you, I don't like it. I don't like it. I had a whole plan. He fucked it up. Come back into the ring with a big suplex in style. Savage trying to knock some sense back into his brain there. I think maybe the big, the blood rushing to his head after that suplex might have thrown him for a loop. Luger will not sit in the fucking corner. I'm just trying to hit a superplex. Luger line, middle of the ring, and he's called for the torture rack. Lex Luger, what's he doing? Going to the top rope. A double axe handle from the top. You know what? It's probably because Randy Savage hit that military press earlier. That's a Rasitsky cross arm breaker. And call it intuition or call it just a maybe I just got a feel for the biz, but I feel like we are no longer in danger of the torture rack. But Lex is in danger of having the wind driven out of his lungs. Oh my man. These are great matches. These are better matches than I was having in AEW Fight Forever or WWF No Mercy. And that's why, pile driver, that's why if you ask me, I put Revenge over No Mercy. That's not the only reason why. I'm also just a WCW mark and that plays a huge part in it. But, you know, I do put Revenge over No Mercy. There's no doubt about it. Can't say, oh yeah, after he interrupts you, Randy. Kind of antithetical to the whole thing. Pile driver! And now the Macho Man is busted open. These guys are trading masks in the middle of the ring. Savage with an asshole breaker. Luger goes down. Could we see the double axe handle? Savage calling for something here. Axe handle, but it was a little too early. Luger able to regain his bearings, but for how long? Side slam. And I think Luger's in big trouble here. Savage goes behind. Roll up. Savage steals the victory right near the 10-minute mark. What a contest that was. From pile drivers to the guillotine across the top, the flying elbow, military press. Look at this. It comes down to a standard wrestling move. Savage rolls him up for the win. And that is the excellence of execution. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. I hope you're ready for Bret Hart versus Randy Savage. The Macho Man versus the Hitman. Now, will this be the final challenge standing in the way of Randy Savage before the world title shot against Sting. It's possible. It is certainly possible. Like I said, I don't remember how many guys we faced. I don't know how many guys we're supposed to face on the way there. It does feel like we have faced many fighters up to this point. Fighters, I hate. Ooh, at the last second, we avoided that low shot, but we were unable to avoid that cross arm breaker from Bret Hart. When it comes to technical prowess, you got to imagine maybe Bret Hart has the advantage here. Savage gonna look to reverse this, and he will. A beautiful butterfly suplex. Even Bret Hart's got to be impressed by that one. How many times did these guys face off? Bret Hart and Randy Savage. I know they did. I know they went toe-to-toe on a number of occasions. Drop toe hold. But I'm not sure if I can recall a single one of them. Russian leg sweep, which is kind of crazy. You would think anytime these two got in the ring that it would be, oh, cross arm breaker once again. It would be fireworks. But maybe that's not the case. Big suplex here. Down goes Bret Hart. Oh, you know what? Obviously, Savage wants to hit that snap jab. You got to think he wants to draw blood from the face, from the forehead of Bret Hart. Bret might be the better technical wrestler, but in a fight, you got to wonder if maybe Savage is just scrappy enough to pull the advantage. Head off the ring post. Savage once again dives just a little too early. And a scoop slam on the cement. He won't do it again, will he? He won't do it again. Oh, man. The name of... No, 3 scoop slams on the cement. The name of the game tonight has been accumulation of damage and a vertical suplex. And that's exactly what we're seeing here. Randy Savage looking to stack up the pain on the excellence of execution. Scoop slams, vertical suplexes on the cement on the outside of the ring. If Bret Hart came for a technical contest, he might have shown up to a gunfight with a pocket knife. This is the Macho Man Randy Savage we're talking about. Headlock takeover. DanDan's, what's something that you want? Is there a video game, a collectible of any kind? Just any item that you want, and you could buy it, but you're not. Vertical suplex. You could buy it, but you're not. Yes, I'm still talking about the Mortal Kombat Arcade 1-Up. The Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. Oh man, I want episode 150 to be playing through with everybody all in one video. But I just cannot bring myself to spend the money on it, man. I can't. Can't do it. Oh, victory roll! Victory roll! Not enough for even a 1 count. Savage may have seen it coming. He was studying his tapes of Bret and Owen Hart. That victory roll comes in, comes in handy every once in a while. So does the pile driver. Ask Bret Hart, he knows. The pile driver, a staple in the moveset of the excellence of execution. Shout out to Gwenoki in the 616 Entertainment Discord. Anybody can join it. It's not a Patreon thing. Gwen went and bought the Mortal Kombat 2 Arcade 1-Up Deluxe cab. I'm definitely not jealous at all. That snap jab busted Bret Hart wide open. And at the moment, through Gwen, through Daryl Sung, I am living vicariously through their purchases. And look at this, the Hot Rod himself, Rowdy Roddy Piper. I mentioned his name earlier. He might be sick and goddamn tired of me using his sleeper hold because he's getting involved in this match. Headbutt. And I'm not very happy about it. Listen, Piper, if you want to come down here and take a pile driver for your deeds, Who am I to tell you can't do it? Busted him wide open. Look, we got a Scotsman and a Canadian. Both of them bleed the same red blood. Savage goes low on Bret Hart, and I don't feel bad about it because these two sons of bitch were teaming up on me. That's what I'm saying, Randy. Double up on it. Why not? Bret Hart. How do you like that? Savage with the sleeper hold right in front of Rowdy Piper. Rowdy Piper? I meant Roddy Piper. Russian leg sweep there from Savage, who he's looking for it. Top rope. Diving elbow drop. The diving elbow. Little ball breaker action. If Savage can hit the guillotine. There it is. Oh, you know what that's called? Oh, I thought it was called the finish. I think that guillotine, I've called it the guillotine. You know, if Taker does it in the corner, he calls it the snake eyes. We're going to call it snap into it. Cover on Bret Hart. Oh, great matches, man. I maybe wish that the computer would get a little bit more of their own shit in. Bret Hart goes behind, back suplex, just like that. See? A little bit of trade-off, a little bit of back and forth would make things a little more exciting, but also make this video a lot longer. And I know you guys got shit to do today. You can't sit around watching 616 Nitro all afternoon. Whoa, German suplex! Bret Hart able to avoid it. Cross arm breaker, middle of the ring. The Hitman is not out of this contest just yet. Bret Hart wants to be world champion just as bad as Randy Savage. Roll up! Nothing doing. See, that's what I mean. If that was a 2.9, the way that some of my pins have been at 2.9, you know how exciting that would be? Into the corner goes Bret Hart. Savage follows him through. What does he have in mind? Oh, Bret Hart with the reversal. The sharpshooter is near. Can Randy Savage keep Bret Hart locked up? Yes, he can. Superplex from the top rope. Piper, count it with me. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. Russian leg sweep. Maybe we should call it the Canadian leg sweep, because nobody does it better than Bret Hart. Do you understand? Into the corner, there's a reversal. Bret Hart follows through. And this could be big trouble. A superplex of his own. Oh, and the Canadian leg sweep. If you're not going to change the name, I'll do it for you. Bret Hart has the crowd behind him. What's he looking for here? German suplex. And Randy Savage barely able to get the shoulder up at the last possible millisecond. A short scoop slam, and he might just be in the perfect position for it. Flying elbow drop. That shit. Man, I had a whole thing about how that was going to be the beginning of the end. And you know what? Fuck. And you know what? Shit. And you know what? It still is. Snap into it. Bret Hart, see you later. The accumulation of damage. Say it with me. Up next, it's Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Look, we took out one member of the Hart Dungeon. What's one more? Anvil making his way to the ring. Look, not only does he want to avenge Bret Hart, but he said he's fed up opening the show. He's fed up in the mid-card of WCW. It looks like he just shit his pants. One win here tonight over the Macho Man, who is absolutely surging, would change the career of the Anvil, but unfortunately for him, that is not how the cards are going to fall. The back body drop on a man that big. Look, we've said it before tonight. Oh, fuck. That right hook was about as powerful as the left hook. Oh, snap jab, and Anvil's busted wide open. Top rope. That right hook from Anvil was about as powerful as the left hook that Alex Pereira, Poetan, hit on Jamal Hill at UFC 300. Who saw Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje at UFC 300? You kidding me? Are you kidding me? I cannot remember the last time I was in shock. Like, you know what? I can't. I was going to say I cannot remember the last time I was in shock from a fight the way I was when Max Holloway knocked out Justin Gaethje. But I do know what it was. It was when Rashad Evans knocked out Chuck Liddell at UFC 88. That's exactly when it was. I couldn't believe my eyes. First of all, see, this is going to get me away from commentary. I can just talk for a while. I fucking hated when they announced Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje, because I thought it was just another example of the UFC not taking advantage of Max Holloway, but that's how I'm going to word it. I thought it was another example of the UFC taking advantage of the balls of Max Holloway. Because there are a lot of guys out there who say that they will fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. And then when the contract comes along, the fight offer comes along, they're like, well, what's the pay? You know, that's not the embodiment of anyone, anywhere, anytime. It's also a business. I do recognize that. And I don't hold it against anybody to try and get paid as much as they can. That's what we should all be doing. But I'm just saying, Samoan drop off the second row. I'm just saying, Max Holloway is that motherfucker. And he got in there with Dustin Poirier, and he got fucked up really bad. He didn't look terrible. He took it at least a round, but Dustin beat up Max Holloway in their second fight from what was that, a year or two ago? He beat Max up bad, and it was one of those fights where I was like, he's not going to be the same after this. You know, you cannot take, I've been doing it as a bit here today, but the accumulation of damage, you cannot just have fights like that. You will shorten your career. I thought that's what the Justin Gaethje fight was going to be at UFC 300. Wow, did Max Holloway prove me wrong. Not only did he beat up Justin Gaethje for the entirety of the fight, he was in there with one of the hardest hitting motherfuckers in the history of the sport, came out of it looking like he didn't even have a fight. But in a fight he's winning, to point at the floor and say, let's just go for the last 10 seconds. I don't move, you don't move. Let's just throw bombs. And I'm busting open. And he knocks Justin Gaethje out cold, which has never fucking happened ever before. I was absolutely stunned. And Gaethje went down so suddenly and so violently that I texted my buddy Stevie Fierce, because we usually watch the fights together. And by that I mean through text. We're both watching and talking through text as we go. I texted him, I was like, this is scary, I hate this. I was so worried the way Justin went down. Because live in the moment, it looked like Justin spiked on his head as he went down. And that is not good. The replays showed, luckily, that it was smoother than I thought it was. He still took a traumatic shot to his fucking brain, getting his lights turned off like that, but he didn't get spiked on his head. So we're going to take a small victory there. But holy shit, man. Max Holloway. The BMF belt in the UFC is so ridiculous and like so stupid. But I also kind of love it because it's so stupid. And if there's anybody who deserves that belt, it's the guys who have had it. Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. Did Dustin have it? I don't think Dustin had it. I think Dustin and Justin was for the vacant after, shithead retired or whatever. But we are suplexing Anvil back into the ring, going after that choke again. And he's not screaming out in pain externally, but you know he is internally. Savage looking to go up to the top rope. Double axe handle, and that's all she wrote. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Brian Hildebrand. You son of a bee. You motherfucking son of a bee. Don't do it. Snap into it. Goodbye. What a match. Both men shed blood in the main event. What a match. Oh my goodness. Do 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 do. You know Goldberg's theme music? That's fucking awesome. Now, is it accurate? No. We all know Goldberg would stand there in the spark shower, and they were all just, you know, regular sparks. They weren't quite rainbow sparks, although that would have been cool if Goldberg stood in a bunch of colorful sparks. Who's going to get into their editing software and make that now? Change the color of the sparks Goldberg was standing in. Oh, a spear! I don't think he got all of it, but Goldberg with a spear out of nowhere, and Savage says, oh no. Jawbreaker City. At the time that you guys are watching this, I should have recorded a podcast. Maybe this is big news, because people have wanted this for a long time. I should have recorded a podcast with V Infuso. Now, I don't know if it's going to be up yet, because it's you know, it's all him. It was his idea. He wanted to do a wrestling podcast, and I was like, yeah, okay. So we, if all goes according to plan, we recorded it last Sunday, Jawbreaker, and we covered the WCW Nitro episode where Goldberg went over Hogan for the world title. And if it is up, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it's not up, please look forward to it. And hopefully V and I had fun recording it, because at the time that I'm recording this, we haven't done it yet. Hopefully it happened. Hopefully nothing came up that knocked it off the books. Oh, Goldberg with a reversal! Oh man, if he had an extra second and a half, he would have gone for a jackhammer there. We might be lucky. Thanking our lucky stars. That is a collaboration that... Oh, spear! That V has come to me with for years at this point. Like, hey, do you want to do something together? Hey, do you want to do this video together? And you don't see me pop up in a lot of places, you know? I don't really do that stuff a lot, and it's partially because my schedule is so hectic and I do so much that I really just don't have the room for it. And eventually I felt bad because he has asked me to do so many things, and a number of them I thought were genuinely good ideas. He never came to me with anything that I was like, oh, that sucks. You know, a lot of the stuff he came to me with, I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then it's just, I didn't have time to do it. So I figure a podcast, let's go for it. I can manage that. Now, how often are we going to do it? I have no idea. Does he intend to do more of them? I have no idea. It literally just could be this one. I will say that watching that episode of Nitro, and maybe this is a spoiler for the podcast, I fucking hated it. Oh my god, I fucking hated it. I could never agree to do a weekly podcast where I have to watch wrestling every week. Even old shit, you know? Maybe even especially old shit, I would say. Because those may have been the glory days in the sense that, like, that's when a lot of the coolest shit was happening. And if you think about it, Goldberg going over Hogan was certainly cool, as is hitting Goldberg with his own jackhammer. Are you kidding me? Yeah! Beat Goldberg with the jackhammer. No one's ever done that before. The ultimate insult. That era, 1998, Attitude Era for WWF, just the prime of WCW. That might be when some of the best shit happened, but like, have you gone back and watched an entire episode? Holy Christ, it was a slog to get through. There were like 9 fucking matches, and most of them were sub 2 minutes. And most of them had no point. There was no reason for them to happen at all. And as it went on, I was like, let's get this show on the road. And speaking of getting the show on the road, this is it. This is the main event of the evening for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. There he is, the man called Sting. Now, you know what I should do? And I will try to do it right now while the champ is making his entrance. I should find out how long his title reign has been. And here we go. Look it up. Hurry up. Sting has been the world champion in WCW NWO Revenge. He's got the bat. We're going to take it away from him real quick. Wow, I paused it for a second to get the actual information. This will be not an everlasting love, but this will be the end of a historic World Championship reign. I won the world title with Sting on July 16th, 2020. Roman Reigns, eat your fucking heart out, pal. Holy shit. You know what? I'm almost second guessing bringing the title reign to an end, but a 4-year title reign? Come on. I think it's time for the Macho Man to have a run at the top. Plus, it eventually opens up Sting to go after another belt. So fuck it, right? Look at this. The champion already on rubbery legs. Asshole breaker not gonna help. That's what I'm saying, Mach. Into the corner, reversal, Sting tied up. Randy Savage, he's not going to do it already. Oh, that Samoan drop from the second rope. Speaking of Roman Reigns, does anybody miss GM Showdown? It's been off the air for a couple months now. I absolutely dominated Season 2. Busted the Stinger wide open. I dominated Season 2. Things are tied up 1-1 at this juncture. We, by we, I mean Nigel and I. We have not spoken about Season 3 at all. Not a single bit. And I did see that there was a question on the most recent Patreon exclusive podcast, which I do one of those pretty much every month. I take up to 5 questions per person, and usually they're about 2 or 3 hours long, and I do a podcast for you guys answering whatever questions you have. Somebody recently asked, and I haven't recorded that podcast to answer yet, how many Patreon supporters do we need to hit for Season 3 of GM Showdown? And I don't know, snap into it, I don't know if that will be how we do it. But I am pretty sure that Season 3 of GM Showdown probably will be a Patreon exclusive, because that show is not widely watched here on the channel. I know that those who do watch GM Showdown, Superplex, love GM Showdown. And here comes Bret Hart. Bret Hart is not happy that we beat him earlier in the ranks, but that's his problem, and he's going to have to go fuck himself, okay? And if he doesn't like the sound of that, then it's tough fucking cookies. Look at this. A little spine buster, and Bret Hart out of nowhere locks in the sharpshooter on the #1 contender. Now you gotta wonder how that makes Sting feel. To see somebody steal his finishing move right in front of his very eyes. Can't be happy about that. Bret, you are getting in the way. I think I busted him open with that shot. Nope, I didn't. You're getting in the way of history, pal. And I will not stand. Shit. God damn it. Fuck. Well, Bret Hart is proving to be a little more than a thorn in the side. Look, I brought up GM Showdown because Roman Reigns is still the 616 Shockwave Livewire champion of the world. with a record of, I want to say, 10-4-1. That is the second best win-loss record in GM Showdown history, behind only Scorpion, the Shockwave World Champion. Speaking of Scorpions, Savage, Stinger Death Drop on the champion, who gets up. Listen, that is a classic Sting no-sell there. Savage hits the ball breaker on the Stinger. Wow, you couldn't have written it better. Scorpion Death Drop, and Sting goes, look, nobody hits it like I do. I think about GM Showdown a lot because I really, really, really enjoy writing my storylines and putting the matches together and then losing my mind over whether the matches are going to play out the way I need them to play out in order for my angles to make sense. Top rope, diving elbow, Sting in bad shape, shoulder block, but he takes it. Sting absorbs that shoulder block, but he's not going to be able to absorb this. Snap into it, the cover. Oh my goodness, look. You don't hold the WCW World Heavyweight Championship for 4 years for going down like that. Again, snap into it. Back to back. And he kicks out again. I don't know if anybody can take more damage than the Stinger. Pile driver. That's going to do it. Oh my God. What is it going to take to get him out of here? Off the ropes goes Savage. Samoan drop from the Stinger, who looks to build a head of steam, but the headlock takeover is going to stop that right where it stands. Or will it? Sting breaks out of the hold. Snap jabs. He's absorbing them left and right, but you can't absorb this. Pile driver. Savage with the cover again. I don't know how he's doing it. I do not know how he's doing it. Goes behind. German suplex. Savage lands on his head. And that could turn the tides very, very quickly. You know, especially a guy like Randy Savage. He might be a high flyer in the classical sense, you know what I mean? He might be a guy who can go toe-to-toe with the Ricky Steamboats, the Hulk Hogans, the best of the best, but he lands on his head like that, no good. Samoan drop off the second rope, and Savage is going up to the top. Flying elbow drop. I don't think there's any coming back for the Stinger off this one. Snap into it. The fans are on their feet. They know they're about to witness history. Savage looking to get his hands on him. And the punching combination. To the liver, to the temple, to the chin. The Stinger's got to be out cold. And a rope break. What an unfortunate thing to happen right there. Cross arm breaker. The champion not going down without a fight. Look at this. Fireman's carry. Looking to get a little technical here to slow down the challenger. The champion hits that fireman's carry again. Listen, if you find something that works, stick with it. Why not? Snap jab. The Stinger absorbs it. Into the corner. Savage bringing the Stinger up to the top rope. Superplex! And that's gotta be all. Oh my God. Listen, between the Undertaker versus Sting matches, which I will do the trilogy of, because Undertaker won the second match, Sting won the first, we will get the trilogy. Between Sting and those matches and Sting here, snap into it! I don't know where this comes from. Oh my God! You know what? We need the superplex. We need the superplex. Throw him into the corner. Smash him into the corner. Smash him into every corner, Randy. That's three. That's 3 of the 4. Fourth time's the charm. This has got to be it. Another superplex. New champion. He has done it. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, is the WCW World Heavyweight Champion. With this maneuver, a superplex from the top rope, the 4-year reign of the Stinger has come to an end. Congratulations. Did this say anything else? There we go. You have won the WCW World Heavyweight Belt with Macho Man Randy Savage. This was fun. History. The 4-year reign of Sting has come to an end. The Macho Man is the world champion. DanDan, thanks for watching 616 Nitro, and I'll see you next week.